Hello, so it is day 20. Just got into town. I wanted to address something that a lovely woman asked about in one of her videos. Hello, Jana. Yes, I'm talking about you. So she was asking about what do I look for, what do I count as being interesting. So I don't have a definitive answer for that, but I think mostly what it is for me is like on feeling. But also, I think the way that you dress does matter. I mean, I just stopped someone, this guy, he was wearing a suit. It was just a normal like work suit, but he had on like bright orange trainers. And I was like, why is this guy wearing bright orange trainers with a suit? So I sort of chased him down, and I chased him down and I just asked him, I said like, what message are you trying to convey? And he was just like, well, I just don't like wearing shoes, so I don't like wearing smart shoes, so I've got them in my bag and I'm wearing trainers. I can understand that. So yeah, I think certainly dress is important. I'm noticing that a lot of the people that I'm approaching here end up being American. So, and I guess it must be because they're dressing differently, and that's standing out to me. I think that people who don't dress like they're from Manchester kind of stand out to me, and so I notice them more and I feel more inclined to want to talk to them. But also people who stand out on purpose, those people are really interesting to me. And in male communities we have a term for this actually, people who dress to stand out on purpose. We call it peacocking. So peacocking for a woman might be like something as simple as like wearing lipstick, or I don't know, getting your boobs done. But it could also be a specific dress that you put on. I saw a woman on the way here when I was on my bike, and she was wearing this dress, and oh my god, it was amazing. I was so drawn to that. So in terms of like, I think I noticed, obviously I notice women that I'm attracted to, but also, so there's that kind of thing that's interesting. It's like a sexual interest, but there's also a dress interest. There's also people that you might meet that kind of appeal to you in the sense of maybe you see something about them that looks familiar. You might think, oh, this person looks familiar to me. They might have similar interests, and that might make you want to talk to them. For me at the moment, in terms of women, I find that at the moment my attention's going to like Asian women, because I've been in Asia recently, and there seems to be a lot of them in Manchester. So they're kind of, I'm noticing them a lot more at the moment. So I'm approaching a lot of women like that. But I mean, I am approaching different women, don't get me wrong. In terms of guys, like some of the men that I've approached have been like musicians, because I'm interested in music, so that's a big interest of mine. And there's a lot of musicians who play in the street, like doing busking and stuff. So yeah, I've told you what I think. Now I want to hear what you think. So, but anyway, back to the approaching for everyone else. So I opened a group of 3 women. I wasn't originally tending to, but I'm with this guy, and he was like, "Why not? Let's do it." So they actually went into a store, and I walked up to them, and I want to approach more groups, because it is kind of limiting when you can't do that. So I did, and I just acknowledged the other 2 and was friendly to them all, and it worked quite well. Okay, so I'm approaching the end of the day. It's another slow day really. I've done about 2 approaches today. There were so many people around today. It's a shame that I got really distracted with the girl that I met yesterday, and I've just been sat down texting her, which actually made me remember a formula that I use for texting people that I'm attracted to. I'm going to share that in another video, but I think what I want to say here at the end of the day is that the sun's in my eyes. No, what I want to say is I feel like I'm struggling at the moment, like, because everything that I was doing in the beginning, I've kind of just lost. Like, I've barely meditated in the last few days. I've barely exercised, and I think it's really affected me. And not in a way that not in a good way. I mean, I'm still doing these approaches and everything's still going quite well, but I feel like inside myself I don't feel as stable as before. Hello, you can come up fast. I don't feel as stable as before. So I really want to focus on meditating again and exercise. I think that's something I really want to do tomorrow. And also I want to put more time in. I said I was going to put more time in and I haven't. I think that after working so hard last week, to have a pause, and I think it's natural. It's like part of a natural cycle. There's no point in me forcing that. Just be mindful of it, really. So yeah, tomorrow my plan is, it's a Friday, so my plan was to go to a salsa night. I think I'm going to do some day stuff as well. Hopefully Olivia will be there. She said she would be, but I don't know. Obviously it's not dependent on just me, that. But yeah, so see you tomorrow.